so welcome to my video on binary operations. I've been getting quite a lot of requests to do this particular topic, so tonight I have some time for it. So guys, let's get started. Well, first of all, I made a series of videos and a lot of people have been asking me, did you do a video on this, or did you do a video on this topic? Guys, all my videos are super easy to find. It's 100+ videos. The name of the channel is iLoveLessons, one word, no spaces. Don't forget the S at the end of lessons. All you have to do is go on YouTube, look for the search bar, type in the name of the channel, put a space, and the name of the topic that you are looking for. If it's vectors, if it's circular geometry, if it's simultaneous equations, just type that in, press search, and it will be the first set of videos to pop up. Also, guys, there's a playlist on YouTube. Check through the playlist. I have everything basically laid out in topics and everything. All right, so do that first. And if you really can't find it, then you can WhatsApp me and ask me, hey, do you have a video on so and so? But take a look around the playlist and the channel first, guys. Okay. All right. So just saying hello to someone there, Suan. Hello. All right. So guys, binary operations. Let's get straight into this. So how binary operations, they come and they give you two letters. Well, not always two letters, but most of the times, well, sorry, it's always two letters. A asterisk B. Now, it's really important to know that the asterisk, sometimes they use a dot. And sometimes in textbooks, they use a kind of diamond. It's all the same symbol, all right? So they come and tell you A asterisk B is equal to this equation, 2A minus 3B. So the examiner gives you that. Then they ask you to find 5 asterisk 4. All they're basically doing is, the examiner is doing, you're following the pattern here. The first letter is A, the second letter is B. So remember, this was the equation the examiner gave you. So all he wants you to do is go to this equation. Anywhere you see an A, replace it with a 5. And anywhere you see a B, replace it with a 4. That's all. So I'm going to erase the A and replace it with 5. Erase the B and replace it with 4. But you notice something, guys. When I replace something in maths, I put it in brackets. So let's work this out. 2 by 5 is 10. 3 by 4 is 12. And you have a minus sign in the middle there. 10 minus 12 is minus 2. That's the answer. That's all they wanted. So I know some of you are saying, well, the question doesn't come easy like that all the time. Let's make it a little bit harder. Let's put in some fractions and a minus number. Let's see what happens. Well, they want us to find a half asterisk minus 5 now. That means, follow the pattern. The first number is always A. The second number is always B. Okay, so go back to the original equation. 2A minus 3B. Anywhere you see an A, replace it with a half. Erase the A. Replace it with a half. Anywhere you see a B, we're replacing it not with 5, you know. Look at it carefully. It's minus 5, guys. Okay? So let's work it out. 2 multiplied by half is 1. 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. But here you have a minus and a minus. When you multiply 2 minus, you get a plus. 1 plus 15 is 16. That's the end of that particular question. All right. I know what you're thinking. Can't always be this easy in the exam. Let's make it a little bit different. Okay? Let's make it a little bit different. So question 2. Right? You'll be patient with me tonight, guys. Doing this on losing some crazy sleep here today. All right, so let's say you have another equation. Let's say it's you're given P asterisk Q. Nothing is wrong with that. It doesn't have to be A and B. And they tell you this is equal to 2Q minus P. All right. Here's what they want you to find. Well, let's say 5 asterisk minus 3. Let me show you the trick in this question. Remember, it's P and Q. So the first number is really P, and the second number is really what? Q. So that means anywhere you see a P, you're welcome to replace it with what? A 5. And anywhere you see what? A Q, you can replace it with minus 3. Now here's, well, how a lot of people brains work, including mine. They see the P first, so they're going to replace the first thing with 5. They see the Q come second, so any letter that comes second, they're going to replace it with the minus 3. But look at it properly, guys. Remember, according to the pattern, the first number is P. Anywhere I see a P, I could replace it with 5. So I have to look for a P to replace. The P is over here. The P came second. So you have to replace the P here with 5. And any Q, look at Q here, with minus 3. Right? So you had to kind of like switch it around, right? So I've seen students fall for that trick. I have been a fallen victim to that trick already in school. So I know how it is, right? So let's work this out. 2 by minus 3 is minus 6. And you have a minus 5 here. Minus 6 minus 5 is minus what? 11. Okay? So that's one tricky question. That's the kind of question I would give students just in case. Let's try something else. Let's try something else. This one, let me see. Question 3. How about I tell you, let's go back to A and B. If I tell you A asterisk B is equal to 2A minus 5B. Well, let me make it harder. Minus 2A minus 5B. Here's the question I want you to find, right? It's two questions. Let me put them side by side so you could compare the difference. Let's say I want you to find 2 asterisk 1 asterisk 3. But in part B, they're asking you the same question. 2 asterisk 1 asterisk 3. But here's the difference between part A and part B. In part A, they put the brackets around the first two. But in part B, they put the brackets about the last two. Okay? Right? Hey, Kamraj, how are you going? Kamraj, you're doing a video on binary operations. Okay? I uploaded a video before this one that is dealing with the crash course. So the answer for the first crash course is already up. All right, guys, sorry about that. I was just talking to a student here. All right, so the difference is the placement of the brackets. You all remember this thing called BODMAS? In BODMAS, right, you need to work out the brackets first. So in the first question, you would have to work out that first because the brackets needs to be attended to first. In the second question, you will have to do the 1 and the 3 first. So the brackets take preference. So for question A, let's work out 2A. Remember, you're pretending this is a standalone question. So you're pretending this is A and this is B. And we're going to put it into this formula. Let's see what happens. Minus 2A minus 5 what? B. Anyway, you see a A, replace it with a 2, but put it in brackets. And anyway, you see a B, like here, you replace it with a 1. So minus 2 by 2 is 4. Minus 5 by 1 is minus 5. 4 minus 5 is minus 1. Good. When we work out this, we got minus 1. but the question not finished. We still have to put asterisk what? 3. So now this comes like a brand new question, a brand new question to do, where this is the new A and this is the new B. And we put it back into this formula. So let's go here. We have minus 2A minus 5B. Anywhere you see an A, we are welcome to replace it with minus 1. I wrote that kind of bad, sorry that. At any place you see a B, you're going to replace it with 3. Minus 2 multiplied by minus 1 is positive 2. 5 by 3 is 15, and don't forget the minus sign there. 2 minus 15 is minus 13. So the final answer for that one is minus 13. Okay? So let's try this question here and let's see what happens. Okay? So I wanted you to see it side by side. All right. Sorry, I need the space here, right? All right. In this question, we have to work out the brackets first. So let's block out this 2. Here's A, and here's what? B. Let's throw it into this equation here. Minus 2A minus 5B. Anywhere you see a A, we can replace it with 1. Anywhere you see a B, you can replace it with what? 3. Minus 2 by 1 is minus 2. And then 5 by 3 is 15. Minus 2 minus 15 is minus 17. So when we work out the brackets, we get minus 17. But we're not finished. We have this 2 here. But when you drop the 2 down, the 2 drops before the minus 7. In other words, we keep in the positions. Everything from here drops directly below. And anything here drops what? Directly what? Below. So here's the new A, because whatever comes first is A. Before the asterisk is A, and after the asterisk is what? B. It's a brand new question with 2 different numbers. So we're going to replace it over here. Minus 2A minus 5 what? B. Any A you see, you can replace it with 2. Any B you see, you can replace it with minus 17. I need my calculator here today. Minus 2 by 2 is minus 4. But this is what? 5 by 17 is 85. And a minus multiplied by a minus is a plus. Minus 4 plus 85 is 81. That's the final answer there, guys, for that one. So I hope you understand this one with the placement of the brackets. Okay? That's the difference there. And let's try one more before we close off here. Honestly, binary operations, it's super simple. Don't overthink the question. I think a lot of students think it's something complicated. So when they see it explained, they think it's something is lacking from the question. Like they think that something else needs to be done, something more. But the truth is, smile when you see these questions. Super easy. Let's do one more. All right. Good night. Good night. All right. Let's see now. Let's say good night to a few people on the chat there. All right. So we have one more. I'm going to try here. Right. Let's say that you're given m asterisk n is equal to 2n minus 5m squared divided by n minus m. Right? So m minus a half n. I'm making it hard on purpose, right? Just to challenge, to challenge you, I guess. Okay? So let's say they ask you to find this now. They want you to find 4 asterisk, I'm going to make it a little bit harder, minus 4 asterisk 2. All right. Let's see what's going to happen here. Remember, the first one is going to be m, because the m came first, and the other one is what? N. So that means when you go to this crazy looking equation here, right? Let me write it back. I'm going to plan to use it just now. Right? Anywhere you see an m, no matter how much times you see the m, you have to replace each m with -4. And any n, no matter how much of them it have, you have to replace it with 2. So let me get a different color here. I have some pink here. Any n is 2. You have an n here and an n here. Let's erase them, replace them with 2. And any m is -4. You have an m here, but you have to replace it in brackets. When you replace something, brackets. So let's work this out. Let's see, we got a marker here. 2 by 2 is 4. Now here, the reason I chose the -4 was for this reason. I want to show you how to work out this situation, as a lot of people get it wrong, right? What they usually do is multiply the 5 by the -4 and then square it. Don't do that, guys. You have to square it first. -4 squared. But when you square anything in the world, you will get a positive number. Well, not anything in the world, for CXC purposes. So -4 squared. This part alone gives you positive 16. You have to take the 16 now and then multiply it by the -5. So 5 multiplied by 16 is 80. So you end up with -80 in this region. And underneath, you have a -4. You have a minus sign here. 2 by a half is 1. Work out the top. 4 minus 80. I don't know why I need a calculator for this. You'll get -76. -4 minus 1 is -5. I ran out of space here, so I'm going to put my final answer here. When you divide 2 minus, you will get a positive 76 divided by 5 is 15.2. All right, guys? So I think this is more than enough here in terms of the difficulty level to get you through your CXC exam, right? So guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe and share these videos. I could really, really use your help, right? So good night, guys. And I'll be on just now. I'm going to choose another topic to explain that I haven't done as yet. I have to figure out what I haven't put on my YouTube channel as yet. So good night, guys, and thanks for watching. Thank you, Kashawn. Thank you very much for the compliment, and I was glad to help. Take care, guys. I'll be on just now again.